welcome to my vlog. So this video will just be a short one to discuss the power of international organization. Power is the capacity to perform a duty or to produce something new. In this way, it could have be the power of classification, it could have be the power of fixed meaning, it could have be the power of diffuse norms. iOS have the power of classification because iOS can invent, apply categories, they create powerful global standards. iOS have the power of fixed meaning. This is broader function related to the first. Various terms like security, development need to be well defined. State, organization, and individual views iOS as legitimate sources of information. iOS have the power of diffuse form. Burnett and Fenimore emphasize the machinery of our time. Their power to diffuse norms stem from the fact that iOS are staffed with independent bureaucracy, who are considered expert in the various fields.
Today we'll be discussing about the organs of United Nations. So first on the list we have General Assembly. What is General Assembly? So General Assembly is a parliamentary assembly of United Nations consisting of its member nations. It debates issues and recommends actions. There's a provision of including 5 representatives from each member states but both from each member nations. Currently, there are 103 member nations. So next on the list we have Security Council. So Security Council is a peaceful settlement of international disputes. It also maintains the international peace and security. So next we have Economic and Social Council. So it is responsible for coordinating the economic, social, cultural, and other activities of 15 UN specialized agencies and other bodies. Stewardship Council. So it prepares colonized country or trust territories for self-governance and independence from other colonizing countries. By 1994, all of the trust countries has attained self-governance and independence either as a separate state or by merging with other independent countries. International Court of Justice settles legal disputes between member states and gives advisory opinions to authorized UN organs and specialized agencies.
Greetings, I am now Alfred L. Monrez and I'm going to discuss and differentiate to you all about the topic of state regionalism and non-state regionalism. First of all, state regionalism and non-state regionalism are the two types of regional groups that aims to improve the political and social relationships between countries through economic processes. Moreover, state regionalism can be depicted as a project that focuses on uniting various countries in a sense of improving all together. Not only it improves economic state of one's nation, it also entails for military defense and freedom. Some of the known examples are the NATO, OPEC, NAM, and etc. On the other hand, non-state regionalism, or also known as new regionalism, refers to individuals or entities with strong economic, political, and social powers. Other than not being tied to a particular country or state, non-state regionalism also link up with other groups in order to achieve certain goals. Examples are Rainforest Foundation, regional interfaith youth networks, and migrant forums.
So good day everyone, my name is Marian Monchio Darbe. So today, we're going to talk about the North Atlantic Alliance, or also called NATO. So NATO was signed on April 4, 1949 by several Western countries, including the US and other European countries. NATO is a collective military alliance, which means that the countries that belong here promise to support and help each other when there is a political and military crisis. So there are deeper reasons behind the creation of NATO. The first one is back in 1948, the Soviet Union is expanding their influence across the Western Europe. So in order for them to stop the aggression of the Soviet Union, they created NATO. So according to Lord Hastings Lionel Ismay, NATO keep the Soviet Union out, let the Americans in, and keep the Germans down. So the other reason why there are many European countries that join NATO, it is because NATO prevent the repeat of the nationalist militarism in Europe. So that's all. Thank you.
Organization of the Petroleum Exporting Countries, or OPECs. OPEC was founded in 1960 to coordinate the petroleum policies of its members and to provide member states with technical and economic aid. OPEC is a group consisting 14 of the world's major oil exporting nations, and it was based on Vienna and Austria. Global production and price was controlled by 7 Western oil companies. Here are the members of OPEC. The focus and works of OPEC is to regulate oil prices and ensure stabilization of oil in order to secure economic and regular supply for petroleum of consuming nations, stable prices for petroleum procedures, and fair return on capital for the investing in the petroleum industry. Positive and negative effect of OPEC. OPEC cut production will be positive for price of oil. The effect can be particularly strong when wars of civil disorders lead to extended interruptions in supply. Challenge of OPEC is the economic and political nature which are related to the market, trade and environment spares, technical developments of the global and energy. Global crude oil production is 40% and world crude oil reserves is 80%.
I'm John Tibiabayan, and my topic for today is NAM or Non-Aligned Movement. So, Non-Aligned Movement is an international policy of sovereign state founded by three people who are Joseph Broz Tito, Gamal Abdel Nasir, and Jawaharlal Nehru. NAM has two headquarters, which is Central of Jakarta and Indonesia. NAM is currently an alliance of 120 countries from all regions worldwide. The history of NAM was founded and held its first conference in the year 1961 under the leadership of four countries, started with just 25 members, but now it is the second largest global organization that has 55% of the population. Nehru states that NAM is an independent bloc and freedom of decision making by countries and freedom of actions. NAM focuses on developing, promoting, representing, and supporting every countries. NAM are currently facing challenges which are environmental degradation, climate change, lack of military weapons, external threats, terrorism, and emanate from ethnic and religious conflicts. And that's all. Thank you.
Hi, I'm here to discuss about ASEAN. ASEAN, also known as Association of Southeast Asian Nations, is a state regionalism, and the reason why ASEAN was established is that due to economic crisis, and to combat it, ASEAN was formed to promote political, economic cooperation and regional stability. Today, the focus of ASEAN are political security, economic security, and socio-cultural integration. ASEAN was initially composed of five countries when it was first established on August 8, 1967. Countries namely Indonesia, Philippines, Thailand, Singapore, and Malaysia. And later on, different countries joined the ASEAN, like Jerusalem on January 8, 1984, and Vietnam on July 28, 1995, Laos and Myanmar on July 23, 1997, and Cambodia on April 30, 1999.